The way you speak says a lot. A king's parade was coming, and here in the middle of the road was a blind man eating a cucumber. But he was wiser than people thought. As the front of the parade came close, a group of people came near him. One of them started to bark, "Oi, blindy! What are you doing in the middle of the road? Can't you see the king's parade is coming? Get up, scram, or else we'll beat you senseless." The blind man was intelligent. He figured out that this man and the people around him were probably the soldiers at the front of the parade. "Soldiers, let the king come, and I'll surely move away." Just a few moments later, another man came up to the blind man. "Arise, blind citizen. The king's parade will arrive here shortly." "Sure, minister," the blind man replied. The minister was a bit surprised, but walked off to the side. A few paces behind him was the king himself. As the blind man was getting up, the king arrived. "Oh, Surdasji." Before the king could continue, the blind man replied, "Oh, Maharaj, victory to you, sire. Please order me. I'm your loyal subject." Hearing the blind man's words, the minister was curious. If this fellow is really blind, how did he know who was the soldier, who was the minister, and who was the king? He called the man aside and asked him. "It's easy," the blind man replied. "I've been blind since birth, but the words a person uses will tell me everything about him, his class, his personality, his characteristics, and his true form. The man who came before you called me Blindy and was rough. I knew him to be a soldier. You came and called me Blind Citizen, and so I knew you to be a respectable minister. But the man after you called me Surdas, the name of a famous blind bhakta and poet, and a respectable thing to call a blind man. I knew it was the king alone who would have such dignity. This is why Yogiji Maharaj used to say, if we stay with great people, then we will be able to learn the proper and respectful way to speak."